Noble House, affordable elegance. Thank you for purchasing Noble House wood flooring. Noble House flooring is a great value. It's easy to install, easy to clean, and comes with a lifetime structure warranty. We are proud of our product lines and are confident that once installed, you will be happy with your new wood flooring for years to come. Our unique floating clip system is a welcome alternative for many who are frustrated with traditional techniques. Once understood, the clip system is an extremely easy way to lay wood flooring. As with many projects, you need to prepare for success. We highly recommend that along with viewing this video, you read the printed directions that are in every box of Noble House wood. There is also a more detailed version at www.noblehousefloors.com under Clip System Installation. The first step is acclimating the wood to the job site for a minimum of 48 hours prior to installation with the cartons open. If high moisture conditions are present at the beginning of the 48-hour period, cartons should not be opened and flooring should not be installed until conditions are brought under control, as follows. Permanent air conditioning and heating systems should be operational. Consistent room temperatures of 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity of 35 to 55% should be maintained for 14 days prior, during, and until occupied to allow for proper acclimation. The tools you will need are an electric circular saw, miter saw, pry bar or screwdriver, utility knife, duct tape, hammer, pull bar, and spacer shims. For the clip system, you should have Noble House underlayment, Noble House hardwood flooring, Noble House installation clips, and Noble House tongue and groove joint adhesive. For laying over concrete, you will need Noble House 1185 concrete sealer. When laying over concrete substrates and radiant heat floors, it is imperative to visit the noblehousefloors.com website for a more detailed list of instructions. Now that the wood is acclimated and you have the tools you need, make sure all debris and obstructions are free from the flooring space. Also, check for problem areas. Any loose boards or squeaks should be secured before installation. The existing subfloor needs to be leveled. The floor must not vary over 3/16 of an inch over a 10-foot span. When the space is properly prepped, it's time to roll out Noble House underlayment. Make sure the plastic side is face up. Make sure the underlayment is back 1/2 inch from all walls and vertical surfaces. The gap will provide air space for the ongoing evacuation of moisture vapor that may accumulate beneath the flooring. Tape underlayment sheets together with duct tape. Now, determine the direction in which the flooring will be installed. Typically, the first row should be installed with the long side of the board parallel to the long side of the room, and with the grooved side of the boards facing the starting wall. Before you lay your starter rows of boards, it is imperative that you leave adequate expansion space for the flooring along the walls. Expansion gaps must be allowed along the perimeter of the room in order to accommodate seasonal expansion and contraction. Plan to remove or undercut existing baseboards and trim, leaving enough space for the finished flooring to move freely beneath all baseboards and moldings. Temporary shims should be placed between the first rows of boards and all perimeters to maintain proper spacing and prevent shifting during installation. The thickness of the flooring will determine the amount of space required for expansion space, as follows. 5/8 inch thick flooring requires a minimum of 1/2 inch space, and 3/4 inch flooring requires 5/8 inch space. Rooms that span larger than 20 feet will require additional expansion space. Allow an additional 1/4 inch expansion space for each additional 10 feet the flooring will span. If you expect significant increase in humidity after the time of installation, you should leave a slightly larger gap. Drywall may be undercut in order to provide additional hidden expansion space at perimeter walls. Remember to leave space at all vertical obstructions, such as pipes and columns. Now, hammer the installation clips into the clip groove on the underside of each board. The clips should be installed so that the barbed end of the clip is hammered into the groove, with the long end of the clip protruding out underneath the tongue of the board. The clips should be spaced so they do not touch each other when installing the next row of flooring. Space the clips no more than 24 inches apart and no further than 4 inches from end joints. Additional clips may be used in high-stress areas, such as hallways or around L-shaped islands. Each row of boards should have the end joints staggered in an offset pattern so as to avoid a geometric alignment of end joints in the field. Make sure that when you install each board, all clips are slightly offset from the next row of clips so the boards will not touch or overlap. Keep all cut pieces of flooring, as they may be used to either start or finish a subsequent row. Do not use any board less than 12 inches in length. Apply a 1/8 inch bead of Noble House tongue and groove adhesive to the top of the tongue on all end joints throughout the installation. Be sure to remove excess adhesive from the flooring surface before it dries with a clean rag. Also make sure that all joints are tight. You may need to cut the last boards of the last row lengthwise to accommodate the dimension of the wall. But be sure to cut enough to allow for the same size expansion gap you left on the other side of the room. Glue the last row to the row before it and install blocks between it and the wall until the glue has an opportunity to harden. When measuring space for hardwood flooring, allow 4 to 5% additional square footage for cutting and waste. Before using the floor, clean off any sawdust, dirt, or adhesive residue. You should also damp mop the entire floor. If there are scuffs, they may be removed with a clean towel or rag that has been wetted with Noble House Floor Cleaner. With floating installations, proper acclimation and perimeter spacing is critical. Because wood expands and contracts with the climate, it's normal to have occasional brief noise after periods of exposure to prolonged excess humidity or dryness. Wood floors have come a long way in the past few years. Today, there are more styles, colors, and types of wood flooring than ever before. No other flooring offers the warmth, beauty, and value of wood. Wood flooring enhances the decor of any room and provides timeless beauty. We at Noble House Wood Flooring are proud of that fact and hope we can serve you for all your wood flooring needs. For additional information, please visit our website at www.noblehousefloors.com.